Kings of Coast.
What's going on, everybody? What's going on, everybody? I'm your host, Steve.
It's Sam Crystal.
What's the king of the happy it's Oreo? You better shut up so we can answer. So shut your beak.
So we're talking about black women.
How could I forget?
This is the Minority Plus
One podcast.
Yeah.
What's going on, everybody, and welcome to the show. It's the king of the Heifers, it's Oreo. We are back once again, podcasting to you, and as always, we got the, well, lady.
Yes.
Darling, tell them, who are you?
It's Sam Crystal.
And I'm your host, Steve, and this is the Minority Plus One podcast. Chill.
It's your birthday, Steve.
Happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday, Steve.
Yay. Oh.
Yes.
I am the big
It's your
3-7.
birthday. It's your birthday.
I am the big 3-7, and I feel every year of it.
Really? You don't feel amazing? That's a milestone, man.
Well, in terms of disclaimerism, yeah, I feel amazing.
Well, I'll tell you this. You look great.
Thank you.
You don't even look like you look like you could be like 32.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah. So that's one thing. We are all aging gracefully over here. Thank the Lord. Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
So when you ask
You're
why
doing
I'm so
great.
immature.
Hold on. And I just want to give you a praise because it's your birthday. You're doing great. You got your business. You're this manager at your other job. You know, you got your car. You're about to have your brand new renovated crib.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, they did start fixing. Not mine yet, but they're
working their way down.
They're working their way down. So,
okay.
Yeah.
So I'm just giving you your flowers, dog.
I appreciate that. And thank you to everybody who showed me love on my birthday.
Yeah.
Thank you for everybody who came out.
Yep.
And a big thank you to my ace dog, Ish, for actually giving me my flowers. First time
That's
ever.
true. She did
Thank
give him
you.
a bouquet of flowers.
And
Shout
I
out to
gotta,
Ish.
you know what? And that reminded me of Niche with Colt.
What's that?
Best friends giving their guy best friends flowers. So you know what, Niche? Look at that. Niche and Ish. Shout out to y'all ladies.
Right.
Y'all know how to treat your guy best friends. Y'all the best.
Because it's not something you normally think to do to give a man flowers.
Because when she came in with them, I was wondering who they were for.
You're like, it was a nice touch.
It really was. And my favorite color obviously is blue.
Yeah.
So thank you, Ish, and thank you to everybody. Man, it was cool. I had a good time.
we all went to Dave & Buster's. That was a nice little change.
Yes.
Did some, play some games, stuff like that. I got Steve some, I'm trying to get Steve's spice cabinet game up. So I got him some beer seasoning.
Thank you.
Because he likes beer.
Yes.
Got some sauce and some hot sauce. I'm trying to upgrade your kitchen now. You want a wife, so you better start cooking.
I mean, I am.
All right.
I was starting to before the damn house work.
You started to use those seasonings I got you.
I really was.
3 Christmases ago.
I really was. I was going to the supermarket. Oh, I was working there at the time, but I really was trying to step it up.
Right.
I'm telling you, I can't remember if I said it here on the podcast or if I was just telling it to Ish and them in the car on the way to Neo a couple weeks ago. Mm-hmm. But I officially have hit adulthood.
How so?
Like, I have no interest at all in clubs, strip clubs.
Strip clubs? That was your ish.
I mean, it kind of still is, but I had honestly, after Dave & Buster's, I went back. I just got myself a hotel room for the night, and I just went back and went to sleep.
Yeah, because we could have went out. It was Thursday, so it was like Thirsty Thursdays. We could have went somewhere.
I didn't want to.
I've been feeling like that for like a few months now, because it may be a year that I've been like, can we do something else? Can we go to a hike, or I want to go to a haunted hayride. I want to go to a museum. That stuff I always like to do on top of going to the bar and going to the club. But I got friends that go out every weekend. I'm just I have no real desire to do it. Nothing against them. It's just, I don't have the desire.
Nah, I'm cool now.
And we're in Albany. I lived here my whole life. You see the same people when you go out. It's the same freaking shit. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But you know, I mean, speaking of
Wait, hold on, the hot
turning
sauce.
out,
You was about to talk about the fucking hot sauce I got you for your birthday. What?
No, nothing.
No, you what?
No, and I'm saying that salsa's about to get used. I'll let you know next week on exactly how it is.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know that was dipping salsa.
No, it's salsa. It's a really spicy.
Oh, okay.
It's a ghost pepper garlic salsa. It's hot as fuck. I know you like spicy.
Yeah.
And then I got you ghost pepper garlic hot sauce.
Yes, that is definitely going to get used, obviously.
Yeah.
But, you know, I just find it coincidental.
If you haven't noticed, someone's missing.
And I mean, Sam,
My have the tables have turned.
It's this is I'm in quite the kerfuffle at this particular second. Kerfuffle. Yes. And
This means it's serious.
I just want to say, Brittany, not only am I going to just, no pun intended, ride you this entire episode, because I also got your souvenirs here.
And if you haven't been listening, she didn't get Steve no souvenir when she went to Spain.
Specifically asked for.
That's true, you did, and it's documented. It is
documented that I asked.
You asked.
So I find it, you know, coincidental. The same excuse that I air quotes gave, she gave. And
Okay, so Brittany gave us some bullshit, said she was hungover, so she couldn't come in.
Basically.
And Steve got on her ass in the group chat. He's like, oh, okay. Oh, so you could just be all hungover.
Mm-hmm. You not.
She thought, first of all,
I'm tired.
Right. I'm tired too.
So I'm just letting you know, Britt, because let's be honest, you're probably not going to watch this either. I told you I was going to get spicy with this. I can't wait for you to come back
to talk your
shit now. Because there was a lot of lies told at that dinner table about heights that you did not jump from.
That's Steve.
I am
now
petty.
I gotta cut in. She
petty.
jumped the highest jump.
No, she did not.
Steve.
I'm telling you right now, she didn't. But that's
You
a whole
both
nother
did.
episode.
Okay.
That's a whole nother episode.
Hold on,
we'll
y'all. Just recap. Last night, we all, we bust each other's balls at the dinner table. We all, if y'all remember last year with me, we all went to Jamaica together, and we went to, what was it, Ritz Cafe, where there's like cliff jumping, but there's like 3 levels. There's, it goes up. Both of these motherfuckers jumped off the highest level, but Steve just swears Brittany didn't.
No,
we have literal proof that she did, like film proof.
All I'm saying is that I 100% know the truth, and
I don't know what you're smoking.
Actually, here we go. Brittany, for you watching, I happen to be smoking your gift. Nice. Thank you very much. Amazing choice. It's
see, wait, how you shitting on her? And she got you some good old weed for your birthday.
2 things can be true at once. A little column A, a little column B there, Sam.
Fair. It's a little bit of everything.
Oh, yeah. She was going to get these bars. And then I was going to thank her for the lovely vape.
Yeah.
Isn't
it nice,
lovely.
real fast? Because I'm a gift giver. You know that.
Yes.
Isn't it nice to get gifts as an adult? Because we don't get them as much. We don't shower each other with gifts as much.
To be honest, I actually don't like getting gifts.
Really? Why do you feel obligated? You have to get that person a gift?
I really do, and I hate it.
See, the problem. See, I hate people like you. Because the problem
But here's my thing, Sam. I also am very grateful for anybody who does give me a gift.
Okay, but the problem is real friends get their friends gifts because they want to. I don't always get gifts.
I don't give gifts. You guys know that.
Yeah, I don't always get gifts for my birthday or what have you for my friends, but I still like to bring a little something. I don't know. I was always told to always bring a little something when you go to someone's birthday. You don't just show up empty-handed.
You're right.
So, and it was something small. That's why I'm like, I got you some. It's not like I got you some extravagant shit.
No, I didn't need it.
None of us did. We got you just simple stuff that we know that you like.
That's all I like. Yeah. I'm simple Steve.
But I'm saying as we get older, we don't get showered with gifts anymore. We're not kids, and it's harder bills and everything. But it's so nice.
Can you tell these little young idiots that then? that you just don't get showered with gifts.
That's a whole different story because these parents they raise their kids different. I don't know. I think these kids get away with a lot.
Yeah, I can tell you that right now because you know what? I was on vacation. Yes, technically I'm still on it, but
where'd you go again?
Went to Universal.
That's one of the places I want to go. Okay, give me the 411.
All right, so check it.
Well, is it worth it?
100%.
Smash or pass?
Oh, smash. Get in line. Smash again.
Oh, okay, good. Because I heard Disney World is like, All right.
I mean, honestly, if you're down for like thrill rides, like you can't go wrong with it. So I would say like out of the first we did a park hopper, which is we did Universal and Animal Kingdom.
All right. Wait, is this real animals there?
Oh yeah.
I hate that.
I mean, until you get there, it is like wow.
I know. Listen, don't get me wrong. I've been to the Bronx Zoo. I've been there. But as soon as I leave, I feel fucking terrible.
I do be feeling bad sometimes too.
They're in a whole little circle. They need freedom. But then I'm there like, oh my God, so beautiful, majestic. Mm-hmm. So, but anyway, go ahead.
So we got that. That ticket was about $2 something just for the day. For the day for both places. Yes.
So, that sounds about right. It's pricey, but it sounds about right.
So then we also got the Flash Pass. So that
so 200. How much was the Flash Pass?
Basically about the same.
Okay, what does the Flash Pass come with?
So instead of standing in the regular line, there's a separate line for people who purchase that.
I keep hearing that. You better go all out. You have to purchase these things.
I'm sorry, unless you're like really doing like the Disney experience, you're there for 7 fucking days.
That's true.
If you there, because honestly,
and you're staying at their hotel inside
the shit, like just say if you have to like wait. I don't know, like if you plan,
it's just it's worth doing. Because
I don't know, save extra.
The line is going to take up most of the time.
It really does.
Day.
Most of the lines were like 3 hours. We get on in like 30, 45 minutes
and
max.
That's still long. I mean, that's better than 3 hours, but that's still long.
I'll tell you, some of those indoor coasters with the 3D shit blew my fucking mind.
Glasses on?
Yes. It blew my mind. The Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Were you high during any of this?
No.
Okay.
Not even drunk.
Oh, okay, Steve.
I didn't get drunk not once while I was down there.
Yeah. And you didn't really drink on your birthday. Usually Steve gets smashed on his birthday. He was regular.
I'll show. Yeah. I was a little high, a little drunk. You kind of... I just balanced it out.
You just trying to chill now.
I'm just chilling, yo.
You're getting older.
I'm cool, man. Mm-hmm. So after that, there was Transformers. That was probably the one of them that like literally made me like
did they have
stun me. Oh hell yeah!
Talking that shit. Was he talking his shit?
A gang of shit.
Yeah, that's what I really want to go for.
You feel everything. You're feeling everything. So when they're throwing fire is coming at you. You feel fire.
Okay, I'm not here to catch on fire.
Yo, this shit is it's spectacular. The Harry Potter ride.
Okay.
Woo! Oh my God.
Okay, so way you making it sound is like this ain't no motherfucking Great Escape.
No. You are paying for a
like a true
experience. The entire fucking time is an experience. It's amazing what they do. I typically get mad at like overpricing and shit, but I can't fucking front.
Right. You can't get mad when it's worth it like that. Yeah. Okay.
You have to.
So damn.
And that's just the indoor shit.
Hold on. So day one. $400.
$450 like that.
Easy. Okay.
And that's not counting like the food that we got,
which is at least $20. I'm sure
easily.
A meal.
I spent $20 on a plain hot dog.
I believe it.
Yeah, I didn't give a shit though. You know.
No. When you on vacation, splurge, y'all. Like if you got it, you need to just splurge.
Can I tell you? All right. Can I tell you what I bought?
What?
And I'm probably gonna wear it next week.
Oh Lord.
I bought a Dragon Ball Z bathrobe.
Did you really?
Yes.
No, I want one. How much was it?
It was $90.
Yeah, I was about to say that shit was probably. I just bought my boyfriend a Star Trek robe. That shit was $60. Okay, like these just cost some
That
money.
shit was crazy, but I was like, yo, fuck this.
You know what we should do? We should do an episode where we're all just wearing a robe.
All right. That'd be cool. Now that I actually got one, I've never had one, and
No, never?
I don't know. No, because
I got four,
I'm
like
sorry.
5 of them.
I think you're like. I think you're like. I don't know. When I look at robes, I think like old Spanish women.
Thank you.
And
Because that's me.
it's basic.
I got 5 of them, dog. It's like they're the one thing for sure. Like you can ask any of my friends I FaceTime during work. They know I'm in my. Oh, you in your robe? Yep. I love her.
And like just men that are pretentious.
No, Colt loves that shit.
So I don't know what made me buy it. I was just like,
Shit,
I'm buying it.
I'm about to go on Amazon and find me a cool robe because all my robes are like just regular. I want a cool like anime robe.
All right, there you go. See, I've been
Okay.
trying to tell you to get on that anime shit.
I am on the anime shit. You know that.
Oh, you know,
watch
yeah,
that
no,
shit.
that's a valid point. I'm sorry.
You got me mixed up. You know I watch that shit.
My short-term memory. My bad. I said disclaimer earlier. But
Okay, so what else? What else is it?
Man, just so many fucking good coasters there.
Mm-hmm.
And then day 2, we just decided just to go to Busch Gardens for like no reason.
Yeah.
So we did that, which honestly for a nice little park, really fucking fun.
Pretty. No,
Really, really fun. Really good roller coasters. And I had one of the best hot dogs I ever had in my fucking life.
Oh, you sound like Brittany.
Like this
When she had
dragon,
that-
it's called like the Dragon Dog. And
Wait, so they had a Dragon Ball Z exhibit part?
no, it was just a dragon dog. It was
okay.
like a fire breathing dragon.
Oh, was it alligator meat? Because they it's in Florida. Wait, where's Universal in Florida, right?
Yeah, but no,
They
it's-
serve alligator down there.
Yeah, I know, but it was just a regular hot dog. With just a ton of crazy, awesome shit on it.
Oh, okay. You sound like Brittany when she had her hot dog from like I think she said it was from the cruise line.
It was.
The flavors exploding, so you felt
Yeah,
it was
you see-
exploding in your mouth.
No, not to that extent. It was just an enjoyable hot dog.
That probably cost you like $15.
About that, yeah.
Damn, man, they getting us.
Yeah, and then honestly, we stayed down there an extra day, and then we just went fucking to the outlets as you should.
Did you get some shit?
I did.
That's good. That's good.
Oh my god, I got these amazing fucking posters. These little fucking like awesome super duper 3D type fucking Dragon Ball Z posters.
Lit.
I can't fucking wait.
You be in Trunks this year finally?
Man, it's too late. I don't think
How
I'll be able
is
to
it
pull it
too
together.
late? This is what I'm saying, Steve. With Halloween, you can tweak it. So like Colt's gonna be Gambit, right?
I know that.
But I tweaked it, so I couldn't get the full, X-Men outfit, right? But we got the headgear part that he wears, the contacts, the gloves. I'm ordering the jacket. Like his shit's gonna come out looking fire.
I'm just saying, yo, if I'm gonna like Trunks is my favorite character. If I'm gonna do it, I gotta do my boy right.
I'm gonna send you some links. I bet you I could find you a Trunks costume like right now.
So, but yeah. Other than that,
Sound
I
like
finally
you-
finished my side job.
Yeah.
So that's finished. Thank you. And yeah, now I'm just gonna enjoy the weekend and back on the ground come Monday.
Sound like you had a good week.
I did. It was relaxing.
Good. That's good. All right. My shit was regular. I didn't really do much. So, besides your birthday, I was been chilling, relaxing, getting ready for Halloween. Y'all know that's my favorite time, my favorite month.
Oh, man.
October. So I'm trying to like fit in. I have so many things like friends' birthdays and my mom's birthday and baby showers and all types of shit in October on top of my Halloween party. So I'm trying to like maneuver everything so I still can do what I want to do. You know what I mean? I got all these things, but it's like besides the Halloween party, everything else I gotta, do, show up and show out for, the people I care about. But I'm like, damn, I want to do haunted ring. I want to go to Salem. I want to do some haunted
I've been to
houses.
Salem.
I need to go, yo.
I think I might have flooded the bathroom in there.
Ew.
No, it was an accident.
You took a shit in Salem.
No.
You didn't take a shit in Salem.
No, it was already partially flooded when I got in there.
There was already a turd in
and
there?
I didn't see anything.
Did you shit?
No.
Is my question.
I'm trying to tell you no,
Okay.
and you're not accepting the no.
I don't. Okay. You ain't shit.
No.
Okay.
And then I flushed the toilet, and it just started coming up.
That's
And
crazy.
I had to just run the fuck
What were
out.
you doing in Salem? Were you?
I think, honestly-
the same thing, like going to look at the witch trials and stuff.
No,
Like
honestly, I was just with a group of friends, and I don't know why we were there.
that? I want to go during the
I swear
day.
to God.
Yeah, I hear it's an experience at night, but I want to go obviously during the day so I could see the museums and stuff like that and where they had the trials. But yeah, that's all. I've been just trying to keep it low until the end of the month, until October is over, because it's always a crazy month for me. But I love it. But let's get into some minority support. So as you guys know, minority support. Ooh, hold that thought, because we gotta take a break.
We're back.
All right. So minority support. Let's get into some minority support. Minority support is a segment we do when we read listeners' comments and questions. This week, for last week's episode, which was called, can you go?
It was No Nut November and September.
No Nut November and September. So shout out to our guy Leo. He says, classic timing. Brittany was about to start her drama. Y'all went to break. Need to recharge to endure what's about to happen. So Steve and Britt were having like this intense conversation last week about No Nut November. If you guys remember, like that was a hashtag a couple years ago where men would abstain from sex, and Steve's like, would you wait? And she's like, absolutely not. I need that dick. And they just kept going and going and going. Leo also writes, let's be real. He's public producer bae. Also, I think was it you or
it probably was me.
Brittany that said his name, and I was like, Brittany said producer bae, and then she stopped herself, and I was like, girl, you can call him producer bae because he's producer bae. Anyway, Steve, he also says Steve made sure to drop his blessings at church at a young age.
All right, first off,
you nasty heathen. Tell the listeners what that was.
Basically, going through puberty. I didn't understand what was going on, and I masturbated in church.
Oh my God. Anyway, he actually doubles down, and he says, don't worry, bro. I got you. Women will never understand male puberty. I got stories too, bro.
For real. Every man does. Yeah. Everyone.
So I wish Brittany was here, because some of these are towards Brittany, but we'll probably, you know what?
Here we go. I could be Brittany. What you mean?
No. Anyway, hold on.
Hold on. Go ahead. Read it. I'll do it.
The ones that are like kind of direct. There's this one comment that Leo left that I want to keep for next week when she comes back, because it was directed towards her. But he puts this conversation is completely one-sided. #selfish, talking about Brittany, because she was just like on it. Like,
I called her selfish.
You called her a narcissist.
And a narcissist.
Anyway, go. You can go scroll down, producer bae. Let's see. It says producer bae. You can scroll down a little bit, and then tap the read more right there. And Leo also writes, Sam does have a point. Even in Hispanic cultures, a woman shouldn't submit to a man who can't provide. I'm old school. I was raised to be the breadwinner. Now it happens that my lady makes more than me. We will restructure. Now, if it happens that my lady does make more than me, we will restructure priorities. But that doesn't mean that a successful woman making $80K plus should settle for a man that is making minimum wage. He says, Steve, the standard is to find a man with a stable income. This goes for all cultures. It's true though. Like, that's what I was trying to make the point with. We also talked about Tyler Perry, telling black women need to, date below their standards and stuff like that. And I'm just so tired of that conversation, because I want every race, anybody to practice hypergamy, which means like you're dating above your status. You're dating a person who's making more than you, at least, equal or making more than you. I'm so sick of the conversation, just love and all sorts of shit, because money plays into all that shit too. Okay. So the one comment I'll read next week for Brittany. Leo also says, I don't know why Tyler Perry's speaking on this when he's taking some of their men, laughing my ass off. That's one of my theories, that he is a closeted homosexual. Because one thing about Tyler Perry, he like his men, like in them shows, in his movies, he get to find his black men.
Okay, like seriously.
And just, do you ever notice, like, again, the light skin versus dark skin? I ain't get into, y'all know my issues with Tyler Perry, whatever. And then he puts in wrapping up.
Thank you.
And then Fonte Flashy, shout out to him. Like I said, he's always been a supporter. Shout out to him.
Thank you, sir.
Fire emoji.
That's what I'm saying. Only the real ones can really dig the in wrapping up part.
In wrapping it. Anyway. Also, let's get into some RIPs.
Straight up hating. But yes,
Lord. Let's get into some RIPs. Dumbledore.
Which is fucking weird that he died 2 days after I was just in his land.
So actor,
I just helped him beat Voldemort. Dead ass.
Listen, stop making me. This is sad, yo.
I know, but it just happened. I just was with him.
He was, sorry.
Come on.
Shut up. All right, actor Michael Gambon. I think that's how you say his name, Sir Michael Gambon. He died at 82. Long life. He had a bout of pneumonia. He's actually the second Dumbledore to die. Yeah, he's the second Dumbledore, and the first one actually died after making what was the first movie? The first guy was Philosopher's Stone and Sorcerer's Stone.
No, he was in the first two.
Yeah, he was.
The first guy was in the first two, and then he came in the third.
Yeah,
which honestly, I didn't like him when he first got.
No one did because they loved the first Dumbledore.
Yeah, because he just felt more like Dumbledore-y.
Yeah,
like that old whisper voice.
Yeah, he had a soft whisper voice. Yeah,
but he grew on me. Like toward the end, I was like, "Damn, dude!" When Dumbledore, I was like, "Fucking sad."
Yeah, no, this is sad. This is second Dumbledore to pass away. You know who I think they're gonna have them replace? The actor that played Gandalf the Grey in Lord of the Rings.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I think they're gonna have him replace if they do any more Harry Potter movies. I'm not sure. Also, Lotto. If y'all remember, not Big Lotto Mulatto the rapper, Lotto from 8 Mile. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was. If you guys remember 8 Mile, he was one of the battle rappers from Free World. But I wanted to play his what was it called? Like his battle. His part of the battle. So, Producer Bay, could you play that?
Yo, I'll spit a racial slur, honky suey. This shit is a horror flick, but a black guy doesn't die in this movie. Dog, you gotta be kidding. That makes me believe you really don't have an interest in living. You think these niggas gonna film the shit you say? I got a better chance on doing KKK. Or some real shit, yo, I like you. That's why I didn't want to have to be the one you commit suicide to. Fuck Lotto, call me a leader. I feel bad. I got to murder that dude from Leave It to Beaver. I used to like that show. Now you got me in black hole. But oh well, you gotta go, you gotta go. I hate to do this. I would love for this shit to last, so I'll take pictures of my rear end so you don't forget my ass. And all the love and it's okay. So I'll end this shit with a fuck you and have a nice day.
Man, R.I.P. That's enough, Producer Man. R.I.P. to this man. He actually died in. So you know, most of the actors, the battle rappers that were in that movie were real rappers, including him. And I guess he was killed in Detroit. He was shot. Young guy. Yeah.
Well, you know what they say. Most rappers die in their own city.
Yeah, because the haters, yo. But R.I.P. Listen. If y'all grew up like we grew up, 8 Mile was that movie. We watched it all the time. Repeat Eminem. We loved Eminem. I know all the words to the end of the battle rap. I can't front.
Everybody said that Lotto won.
Yes.
But
hold on.
I have to argue it.
Hold on. Let me just say this. Even when I was younger, when I was like a huge fan of Eminem, which I still am, but I'm saying he couldn't do no wrong. He was better than everybody in my eyes when I was younger. Even then, I thought Lotto won that round.
Nah, because it was fuck Lotto. I'll get those 7 digits from your mother for $1 tomorrow. I'm sorry. That one line ruined Lotto's whole fucking rap.
For me, when Eminem said Snoop Dogg has got a fucking boob job or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Tank top screaming Lotto, I don't fit you. Yeah. But Lotto killed him.
You know what it is? Because I watched a lot of well, not anymore, but I used to watch a lot of battle rap.
I used to watch URL with Smack and all them.
Sometimes it's not always like the best fucking dude. Sometimes it's like whoever could get that fucking crowd going the most. Like you just win by popular. Like, yeah, when he ended that, like that one line did ruin all of Lotto's shit.
On. So we're about to play Eminem's part for the.
So y'all can be the judge.
Ward, I think you were a little hard on the beaver. So was Eddie Haskell, Wally, and Miss Cleaver. This guy keeps screaming, he's paranoid. Quick, someone get his ass another steroid. I ain't hear a word you said. Hippity hoorah! Is that a tank top or a new bra? Fuck Snoop Dogg has got a fucking move job. Did you listen to the last round, meathead? Pay attention, you're saying the same shit that he said. Matter of fact, dog, here's a pencil. Go home, write write some shit, make it suspenseful, and don't come back until something dope hits you. Fuck it, you can take the mic home with you. Looking like a cyclone hit you. Tank top screaming Lotto, I don't fit you. You see them all the white jokes get you. Boys like, how will the lights gon' dish you? My motto, fuck Lotto. I get the 7 digits from your mother for $1 tomorrow.
It's over right there.
I'm sorry, this is so nostalgic for me. I fucking love 8 Mile. I love 8 Mile, but R.I.P. to that man. R.I.P. to Lotto. Shout out to him.
Because that actually did cause a lot of debate in circles.
No, seriously, I still think Lotto won that one.
Nah, I still got to give it to M for that last punch.
But comment down below who you think won that battle.
There you go. Oh, look at us, that little impromptu battle.
No, seriously.
Look at us. We're not breaking ground mid-pod accidentally.
Anyway. Hippity hoo-ha. Anyway.
Oh, shit.
Anywho. You know what I was thinking of, Steve?
What's up?
Oh, well, besides I get to that, what's going on with all this fucking rain down? You seen all the flooding down in New York City?
No.
Steve, where have you been?
I was on vacation.
Yeah, okay. Oh, by the way, how was the weather down there?
Spectacular. It
wasn't too hot?
Actually, no. For me, it was fucking stifling. I woke up and it was 90. It was disgusting.
That was Puerto Rico, yo.
Oh, my God.
When I tell you Puerto Rico was 90.
Oh, my God.
Humid, hot, sticky. I thought about it, and if I was to like move down there, to live, I would shave my hair. I wouldn't have hair. It was
I don't blame you.
Hot in that.
Yeah, pass. That's all I'm going to say.
Exactly.
Pass.
And listen. But anyway, yeah, y'all, and NYC has been raining for like 7 days, but today they have massive flooding. Look at this shit.
Oof.
Viewers, if you go to our YouTube, you can see there's cars underwater. There was water coming through the subway, through the tiles of the subway. People are literally putting on trash bags by their feet to like go into the subway. I was like, water. That
is
water.
All I'm thinking is hepatitis A through Z.
You couldn't pay me enough to put a fucking hefty bag on my legs to go into the subway still. Why? It's completely flooded.
Son, my man is literally floating down a river.
Look at this
on an inflatable log.
Yes. New York City will do it.
Yo, I'm sorry.
Like that.
Who wants
But that's how inside the subways look, Steve. The water was coming out of the walls inside the subway.
What about people who have the basement apartments?
That's what I thought about, that same thing when I seen all this flooding that's happening right now. I was like, they're completely swamped down there.
Do they have a swimming pool now? I know it's not funny.
You know what kills me? With waters, I don't like water already.
Now you think of New York City sewer water.
Wait, you know how the water from the AC will hit you and you're like, look at that shit.
Yeah.
Look at her. No, look at her. Or pink shirt.
Oh my God.
Yo, pink shirt, bitch. Where are you going? Look how disgusting. Yo, you couldn't pay me to get in that fucking water.
All right, how much would we have to pay you to do a full-on dive into that? Like, to literally dunk your head in there.
First of all, you already set up my death. Look at that shit. I'm gonna die from some like fucking brain-eating amoeba in that water. Bro, and
that is fucking nuts.
But think about it. The rats. Rats are great swimmers.
No shit. I know that.
Yeah. What I'm saying is they're swimming in that dirt water too.
Also, the alligators that live in there.
See, that's a myth.
Yo, you saw on my story about I pissed off the alligator at fucking Busch Garden.
Did you?
Yeah, I was like, look at this little fucker sleeping on the job. And then as soon as I said it, he opened his eyes.
It's funny we're talking about alligators right now because that has to go into my nasty notice later, and we'll circle back to that.
Oh, is it what happened in Florida?
No, you're gonna be shocked when you hear what the fuck I got this nasty notice.
All right, so we got a nasty notice with fucking Jurassic animals. Here we go.
No, it's bad. It's worse than the Ian Watkins, the former lead singer of Lost Prophets. Like, you know how the infant abuse and all that. It's just as bad. It's just as bad. But yeah, I can't believe you didn't see that. It's been all over the news. It's really bad down there, the flooding.
I promise you right now, I have not been paying attention to nothing.
Yo, I just think about all the rats just like, let's say I had to go, right? Which I wouldn't, but if I had to, but I would never. The rats just swimming in between the dirt, murky, fucking bacteria-filled water, just and the pee and the shit.
But wait, when was that from?
Because this was yesterday. This is today.
Oh, that was from today?
These are all from today.
Okay, because when we flew back in,
yeah,
nothing was wrong. Like
Yeah.
everything just seemed normal. It was just rainy.
Well, it's been rainy for like 7 days now, and this is like the worst. 8 inches.
Weren't we supposed to get a hurricane or
I'm
like
not-
a remnants of that shit?
Not as far as I know. It says Metro North service was also disrupted by flooding. As of 5 p.m., more than 8 inches of rain fell at JFK Airport.
Wow.
Over 7 inches was reported in Brooklyn. 5 inches in Central Park. Bronx, 6 inches. Fordham, 6 inches. Damn. Yeah, it's raining upstate. We're in Albany. It's raining, but it's not crazy. Like, these are heavy rains, flooding.
Well,
and people forget that
fucking Manhattan is a fucking
it's
island.
literally built on water. Like, New York City it's just like New Orleans, like Louisiana. It's
that's
built
different.
on water.
No, New Orleans is below sea level. They built no, it's not the same.
on top of water.
It's New York is an island.
Right, I know. A peninsula, technically.
Fair enough.
A peninsula.
But no, New Orleans is built under sea level.
Yeah.
Which means it shouldn't be there.
At all.
Which means they man-made New
Yeah.
Orleans.
You know that actually all the people and the infrastructure and the buildings are sinking.
I know.
New York City.
And I know. I'm sorry, Sam. I've been saying this shit. I'm like, everybody keeps bragging about all these big ass cities. It's all going to end up in the fucking ocean. You keep bragging, keep fucking around, and you are about to find out.
Look at that toxic fucking water. Like I was saying, you know how the water gets on you a little bit, like from an AC? That shit makes my ass itch.
You gotta just. This is amazing because they give no fucks.
Yo, this is what the shit that
And
kills
they just
me.
like, yo, I'm gonna be late for work.
Yo, I'm not leaving my house.
Look
Look
at
at this
why
shit.
are you driving?
So I have to ask, if your car is submerged that much, is it completely damaged? You can't drive it anymore, even if it gets dry?
I gotta be honest, Sam. I've never had that happen, and I'm nowhere near a mechanic.
No,
so
I just always
I'm assuming
wondered.
yes.
I think so, but I just always wanted to know, like, if it dried out, could you still ride it?
I'm assuming
still
yes, but
drive it?
that is nuts. That is absolutely
I
fucking
don't do
crazy.
water as it is, but this, oh no. And then you know how these jobs really expect you to come in and it looks like that? Like, how dare they? I wonder if people got fired because they couldn't go to work, because they couldn't make work because of this nasty ass rain.
I mean, yo, they still trying.
You look at this. She got a
Why?
fucking stroller.
Why?
She got
But
no.
why, Sam? I have to ask why.
Well, people
why
do
am I
gotta get where they getting.
But okay,
Listen, people gotta go where they gotta go, but I would risk my fucking job. Like, do you see this shit? I'm not getting in that fucking subway with the water and the rats and the fucking hepatitis G. Like, I'm not doing that. I can't.
I don't blame you. Fucking. That's what I'm saying. I just want to move to the fucking country somewhere. I'm telling you, man. That's just where I'm at with life.
Like full blown country. Like your closest neighbor's like a mile away.
Happily. Happily, baby. That's all I want. I just want a gun range so I can practice my John Wick shit. You know, I'm telling you, I'm trying to get on my Keanu Reeves shit.
I do love Keanu Reeves.
I'm trying to get just like that. I'm fucking all that shit. A nice little place so I could fucking do some dirt bikes or some shit. And that's it.
Okay,
and do you want to know secretly what I really want to do?
What?
I really want to learn and try this shit. I want to be like a pit master.
Pit bulls?
Like, no, a pit master, like smoke meats.
Oh, nigga, I said pit bulls. Like, no. Sorry.
You fucking get up. You fucking New York City heathen. Yo, what you mean like a pit bull, nigga? You trying to be a pit bull master?
I was really excited for you because if that's what you really wanted to do, I was totally going to support it because you know I'm the animal lover of the group. But, okay, so sorry. Smoked meats.
Yes.
Okay, pause.
Why is that a pause?
I don't know. Meat, just the word meat is like, there's certain words that sound like sex to me.
Oh my God.
Like, can you go grab that meat? Or like, oh, it's so moist. It's wet. Tongue. There's certain words that just sound like sex to me.
Well, please don't hold that thought because
We gotta take a break.
And we're back. So, all right, driving down here, I was listening to a little Joe Rogan, and they were talking. I forgot who he was talking to. Not gonna lie, I really wasn't paying much attention of who he was talking to, but what they were talking about. And do you think that we live in the best time ever?
No.
Really? Why?
There's so many people who are suffering so badly with mental illness and financials more than ever. It's more prominent now because we are able to share our stories through social media, and it's right in our fingertips and our phone is like, a computer. There's no real privacy anymore, like even, a mother at a Walmart, she's not holding her baby right. Someone snaps a picture instead of helping her. You know what I mean? There's no privacy. There's no compassion anymore. Everybody's just judging each other out loud. Like before, people would do it. Obviously, they're humans, but now it's out loud and comments and bullying. And
well, maybe I should re-ask the question.
Okay.
Do you think the time that we live in is just better? I'm talking about, is it better to live now in 2023 than it would be to live in the 1800s?
Oh, yeah. Well, I think about that sometimes because I'm like, what did they do for entertainment in the 1800s? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Because they were talking about this on the pod and shit.
Yeah.
So I'm just curious as to what you think, because it really got me thinking too.
Well, there was slavery, so I wouldn't like to live in those times.
Slavery was forever and ever, so you could just always chalk up slavery as being there. It's always been there.
Well, I don't want to. I would prefer. I'm happy that I don't live in those times of slavery.
Fair enough.
Clearly.
Okay.
Duh.
Okay.
So no, it's not a good time for my people, anyways.
Right.
No. And now, if you said something like 70s, 80s, 90s,
no, I
even
said
early
like,
2000s.
I said 18. Well,
I would agree. I would be like, I'm glad that I lived from the 90s to the early 2000s. I'm glad that I was made in the 90s, early 2000s, because I feel like I'm a well-rounded person.
Let me try it this way then.
Okay.
Do you think we're better than our past? Like,
Oh yeah, because it's so much progression. Don't you agree? Like, there's more rights for black folks. There's more rights for homosexuals.
Hold on, Sam. I think you're only like going so far back. That's why I said 1800s the first time.
Yeah, and
because I wanted to go way before any of this stuff. I'm talking about.
Why don't you say AB or AD? Yeah, why you say 1800?
Okay,
like,
fine.
You can say like
what
before
about
Christ, 3000 BC. Yeah.
What about that?
I mean, I don't know. I think possibly.
Do you think
I have
that
a theory.
we're better now than they were back then?
Okay, so I have a theory. I have two theories. I think that back in like 3000 BC, as far as back before Christ, I think that they had more, I guess, interaction or more, interaction with gods or spirits, aliens, whatever you want to call them. I think that they were more, I can't even think of the word. It's like, you know what I'm saying?
All right,
you know what I mean?
so this is what I.
I'm having a brain fart a little bit.
Let me tell you what I used to think, right? And it's funny that I listened to that, and I was talking to when Mike gave me a ride back to the hotel. Mm-hmm. So he came in, we had a couple drinks and shit, and we were talking. I was like, yo, did you ever have this thought that if you went back in time to like, the Egyptian days? I used to always think that if I went back in time then, that I would be the smartest person in the world. I used to think that.
I never put myself in that.
I used to think, like, if I could go back in time, I'd be the smartest person in the world.
Oh, like if you were yourself now and had a time machine. Of course,
and I could go back. No, but here's the thing. No, I wouldn't.
Well, you would, you'd be, let's say.
No, Sam, I would simply only have the knowledge
of the future.
Of now.
Yeah, of the future.
But I wouldn't be smarter than those people.
Nah.
In any way, shape, or form.
You wouldn't even know how to, whatever they did, grow crops and
but
Sam, the rituals.
It's not even that.
You wouldn't know any
Sam,
of that shit.
It's not even that. So the reason why I asked that is because they were talking about some of these temples and shit and some of these architecture and shit that they have. And they showed this video of this guy. He's talking into this thing, right? It's like made out of stone. and he whispered into it, and like 200, like I forgot exactly how far it was, could hear it somewhere else. And apparently this was like a device, like a microphone, that if you actually talked into it, it could reach a number of like 300,000 people. And these motherfuckers figured out how to bounce sound off shit. Yeah. Back then. Yeah. I can't do it now.
Yeah, we wouldn't. Yeah. Because everything is done for us. Like, you know, they did that so that we can have what we have now. It's evolution.
I really, no, it's not even just that. Sam, I even just think that there's shit that they had then we don't have now. I don't know anybody who can do that. Sam, I've never heard of that.
I mean, I didn't know that can be done. There's scientists, you know that. Right?
I didn't even know that was Sam. We're talking Egyptian days.
I get you.
We're talking. They haven't even invented the fucking wheel yet.
Mm-hmm. No, I think they did.
No, they didn't.
The wheel was made by like cavemen.
Sam, really? There was no wheel. If there were wheels, they wouldn't have been carrying the fucking pharaoh on their back. They would have been pushing the fucker.
He was royalty, so that's why you carry. They don't. Their feet don't hit the ground.
I'm sure they would have liked to get somewhere faster.
They had chariots, which had wheels. Steve,
fair enough. I said correct.
And I said cavemen, which is way before that.
All right, I said disclaimer earlier,
but you just get on like
okay. I said I was wrong. Okay. I was wrong.
Okay, so back to
but you dig what I'm saying, though, right?
Yeah. I never thought to put myself like
think about that.
Okay, one thing I do think about is that I wish I can go back to the beginning of my life, my knowledge.
Come on, Sam. Come on, no, make it hard. Go back somewhere else.
Listen. I would change a lot of mistakes and stuff like that. But what I was trying to say about like the Egyptian times, I think that I couldn't really find the words, but I'm saying I always speculated that they had more access to the divine visit them more, be that aliens or a true God. I always felt like because of those times were simpler, or maybe because they had the true rituals, sacrifice, what have you. I don't know. I always felt like the divine spoke to those people more than they ever will to our people.
See, I always look at it more as this. If you look at how humanity is always like looked at something like for something greater than itself. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why we have leadership. Quite honestly, that's why we have leadership. Like you have to have there has to be somebody at the top of the food chain.
I guess it gives it it gives it like a certain amount of structure, because the Bible, like I always refer back to that Book of Eli movie. Because when religion was totally just gone and no one had the word of God, the world went to shit and there was no order. And then the one bad guy wanted to have the book to restore order, but into his image, which is evil. But you get what I'm saying? Yes, there is something that has to keep the order. That's why we have laws.
Well, I just feel like it's like a beautiful balance, because you need to have somebody to strive to be, but you also like, it's also difficult to understand like what a guy like that like actually has to like deal with, So for instance, I always, how much I don't like LeBron, right? I think he's a dummy. I dislike him, but no, not hater, hater. I just think he misspeaks a lot more than he should. But he has done one thing that goes so over fucking looked that I wish he would do a fucking TED talk about it or something. And how the fuck he has navigated growing up through the social media age almost unscathed in terms of just not.
Yeah, he's not problematic.
He's not problematic, and he's a mega star.
God bless him.
This is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Like, he don't talk enough about shit like that. I want to hear shit like that from LeBron, not his political fucking shit.
Like what we're speaking about?
Like what we're speaking about. Well, I would love to hear shit like that, because do you know how many people he can save?
He could touch.
He can touch because of the fucker came out of fucking middle school. Everybody saying, #1 pick in the fucking NBA draft, fucking out of fucking high school. The fucking literally has chosen one tattooed on his fucking back. The heir apparent to fucking Michael Jordan has literally come the closest out of anybody making it an actual debate of actually going down as probably the greatest player fucking ever, and the motherfucker shines bright like a diamond. How the fuck
like
did he do it? That's what I want to know from. But see, that's what I look at to him as. Like, what I'm saying is that we need somebody like that, but he has to use that. Like, imagine if he used that kind of power for evil. You dig what I'm saying?
See, that's the person you clone, not fucking Gucci Mane. But anyway, that's, you know what I mean? Like, the whole cloning thing. Britney's a clone. Avril Lavigne's a clone. I'm like, when we clone, when I think of cloning, I think of a diabolical plan to take over the world.
I think of like cloning Obama. Bizarro Superman.
You know, some crazy evil. But anyway, that's a whole other conversation.
But that's all I'm saying. Like, so if you just like look at like through history, like, yeah, we always have to have. People always like, oh, everybody has to be equal. It's just not in our nature. There always will be somebody above. But but like, I think the people that we have above, once they're able to teach the people coming under them who will eventually surpass them, I think that's how you build the society that everybody keeps asking for. So it kind of is a trickling down effect, but it will, in the midst of trickling down, like, those people take that with them. So it's almost like a waterfall and then it going in reverse. I don't know. I'm trying to be deep, but it's not. No,
I feel what you're saying. You're absolutely right. It wouldn't be nice to hear these sort of things from someone you look up to like that. But, you know, not everyone has the same beliefs as you. May not want to be. We're even in a time where we talked about being vulnerable. You looked at as a sissy, a punk. Like, you can't even be vulnerable to nobody. You can't even say something stupid or make a mistake without being called fucking stupid. It's like, you can't give yourself to these wolves.
Well, you know my motto, Sam? I only apologize once. If you try to make me do it twice, I'm going to tell you right off the bat, I won't mean it. So you better just accept the first one.
You never
100%.
Feel really bad where you feel like you always, I'm so sorry. Oh my God.
Oh, no. All right. So no, let me preference it. So for instance, when we pop off and we become super famous at some point and some of the shit gets played back.
Oh yeah, we're all going down.
Oh God! Oh, Steven on this episode. Said this.
The thing
I'm
is,
like, I misspoke. I'm sorry.
But the thing is, listeners, this is really, we're growing too. Like we are in our 30s, but I feel like you never stop learning. You learn and learn and learn until the day you die.
But Sam,
and this is our opinions on certain things, but we try our best to not disrespect or offend any kind of group. But this is truly just literally, when you listen to this podcast, I say it all the time. It's like you're talking in the, at a dinner table with your friends. This is just regular talk. This is how we talk regular at his fucking birthday dinner. This is just everyday people. We are some everyday nobodies from upstate New York, Albany, New York, just giving you our thoughts and opinions.
Sam, they know what they're getting into. All I'm saying is, Sam, is that I'm looking.
We have new listeners
Sam,
sometimes.
I understand, but here's Sam. All I'm saying is this: is that if I really feel like my whole thing is the okay, we got him to say sorry. Well, what else you got? Well, all you get's the sorry. It's not like I physically hurt anybody. It's not like, I might have misspoke something. Oh, I was wrong. Oh shit, my bad. I'm sorry.
Well,
and then after that, that's it. That's all you're getting.
Well, we talked about cancel culture. It's like the actions. Like, we don't want to get back into that whole thing.
Can I tell you that I think it's done?
The action.
I think it's done. When was the last time you saw somebody canceled?
Who got canceled?
Huh? They tried to get
what's this? Kaepernick.
Oh no!
Colin Kaepernick.
Stop.
No. Did you see he wrote?
Yeah, no, I saw that.
Speak on it.
There's a whole lot more shit. He had.
All right, wait.
A lot more.
Tell the listeners what Colin Kaepernick did, which is a former NFL player.
All right, so Colin Kaepernick
took the knee. What, back in 2016?
Are you gonna ask me to tell it and then tell it for me?
Sorry, guys.
Good grief. All right. So Colin Kaepernick is a former professional football player. Used to play for the San Francisco 49ers. After the death of George Floyd, he had decided to take a knee
in support
of
police reform,
police reform,
police brutality, anti-police brutality
during
Black
the national
Lives
anthem.
Matters. Yeah.
Meant no disrespect. He wasn't taking a knee in terms of
disrespecting the nation,
the flag.
We
he
all
was
know,
only doing it
and we all
to
know
raise
that.
awareness for this thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody knows the whole fucking story. I'm not going to keep going about. Now, we end up here.
2023.
We could go back a couple of years.
Okay.
He had been trying to get back into the NFL.
So, okay, hold on. Because I know about it, but I don't know the NFL part. I know about what he stands for. I love me some Colin Kaepernick. Shout out to him. So when he was with the 49ers, he took the knee. He no longer played. No team would pick him up since then, or did he play for another team? Like, what happened? Do you remember?
I believe he got cut. I can't remember exactly.
Okay, or
but,
when? How long has he? Do you know how long
he's been out for a while?
Like over 10 years.
No, not 10 years, but it's long enough.
Okay.
The longest person who was out, who's currently playing, is probably Deshaun Watson, who was out for like a year and a half, 2 years.
Okay, was he injured?
No, fighting a trial. It was a whole ordeal.
Oh Lord.
And
okay.
and then he came back rusty. So imagine someone, and mind you, Colin Kaepernick was trash.
That a lot of people said that. A lot of people said
he was.
That.
So don't like.
So he's not a great football player.
So no, he was. He got them to the Super Bowl.
That's what I remember when he first came out before all this.
Yes. No, he was a good quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
I have my own personal issues with that half breed. But yeah, I'm not reading all that.
Yeah. No,
I can't even read it even if I tried.
Yeah, but shout out to J. Cole. He actually posted Kaepernick's letter to the New
York Jets because Aaron Rodgers got fucking injured after the fourth fucking play.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow.
All right, but even before all this, guys, he had been holding out tryouts. He doesn't want to fucking play in the NFL. With all due respect, he's not coming back.
Okay, it said something in there about he just even wanted to just be on the practice team for the Jets.
No. He had other opportunities even after the fucking lawsuit got settled. Mm-hmm. He still had opportunities to play for other fucking teams. But he always told people, come to him. He wants to use his receivers. He wanted everything on his fucking way. And he wasn't working with the teams that he wanted to fucking try out for. So this is all bullshit. It's publicity.
So you don't think he's blackballed?
All right, I'm not gonna front. He probably was, but he did have a chance to get back in. He fucked up mad shit himself. This is a publicity stunt, and motherfuckers yes, it is. People, we're clearly talking about it now. With all due respect, a lot of other bad shit has happened after George Floyd. We ain't talked about him since.
No, he still
really
does the work.
Don't even know anything.
Does he have to do it out, in the open for views and likes and stuff? No, he still does the work.
There's other NFL teams that needed a fucking quarterback last year. The year before,
they don't want to sign him.
Sam, the year before that, no, I'm telling you, there were tryouts for him that he didn't want to go to.
I didn't hear that.
Of course you don't want to hear that.
No, I said I didn't hear that.
Of course you won't. Of course you won't, because there's a fucking narrative that he's he cares about.
How you hating on your mixed brethren?
Because he's a fucking phony.
Oh,
I read it. I can see it in him. He's a fucking phony.
He might really. I think he's truly passionate about this, especially for an adopted. Hold on. Cool. Especially for an adopted biracial black man adopted by white parents. He could easily not give a fuck because he didn't come up in that struggle, but he did because he saw that it was wrong, injustice to people who look like him. Anyway,
I don't know what you me for.
I'm just saying.
Huh.
Shout out to Colin Kaepernick.
I said what I said, and I stand where I stand with him.
To Colin Kaepernick.
Shout out to you, Colin. Yo, you definitely started a movement, and you bailed real quick.
He didn't bail.
That's what I said.
Hold that thought, cause we gotta take a break. And we're into some nasty notice?
You know what, Sam? I don't know, because you got me fucking nervous now.
Yeah, this was
I mentioned alligators, and then you said, wow, that's a part of nasty notice.
Well,
so I don't even know where the fuck we're going.
This guy was trying to be like a fucking fake ass, like, animal, crocodile, alligator king. What was that nigga name?
The crocodile hunter?
Crocky, yeah, him.
Oh, God, Sam, you should be ashamed of yourself.
I know. Shout out to Steve Irwin. I loved him. He was a true soul right there. Like, that was a true soul. But so as you guys know, Nasty Notice is a segment I do where I expose a predator, pedophile, and I'm also going to put in creep. So, because we had Designer on last week for jerking off on the airplane. But this week is gonna be, this was a tough one for me, just like it was for the Ian Watkins one. This one is 51-year-old British zoologist Adam Britton. Before you play that, Producer Bay, this week he was actually charged with 60 counts of animal abuse, animal rape, animal murder,
Jesus,
and child pornography. So shout out to TikTok, ABC News. Go ahead and play the clip, Producer Bay. Yeah, this one was a tough
Zoologist Adam Britton has pleaded guilty to multiple charges, including bestiality. The prominent crocodile specialist from Darwin has pleaded guilty to 60 charges, including bestiality, involving the torture, rape, and killing of pet dogs, as well as charges relating to possessing, accessing, and transmitting child abuse material. The zoologist, who had built an international name for himself, previously had his identity hidden by a suppression order, which has now been lifted. In a rare case, the NT Chief Justice excused security officers and sheriffs from the courtroom, while the full facts were put on the record to limit those exposed to the distressing details. The Supreme Court heard Britton had a sadistic sexual interest in animals and that his conduct resulted in the intentional killing of at least 39 animals. Prosecutors told the courtroom Britton owned
Mostly
a shipping
dogs.
container on his property equipped with filming equipment that he had referred to online as his torture room. Dozens of Britton's online messages were aired to the courtroom, where he would talk to others about his offending and disseminate images and recordings. In one message, Britton tells someone, "I had repressed it. In the last few years, I let it out again and I can't stop. I don't want to." It was heard that Britton used Gumtree to source new dogs from owners who would often check in on their pets that had been given away a lot of the time due to travel or work commitments. Britton was remanded in custody and his case was adjourned until December.
All right, Producer Bay, enough of that.
Wow.
Disgusting. And it makes my skin crawl just as bad as the Ian Watkins ones. Also, Ian Watkins, from former lead singer of the Lost Prophets, he also practiced bestiality. And it's just so sick because children, animals, they don't have a voice. You know what I mean? They're so innocent and so vulnerable. He mostly killed dogs. He would film it, sell the footage. There was a case where he had a mother pit. It was mostly pit bulls also that he killed.
So he's on some like Michael Vick shit, or is he just straight up killing them?
No, he's just straight raping them. No, Steve, he's raping them, torturing them, killing them in that order, and right. Even post-mortem. That's how sick this man is. Yeah. He had a female pit bull. She just gave birth to puppies, 9 of them. He filmed it. And he murdered them differently in front of the bound and gagged pit bull mother.
What the fuck is wrong?
And then
with
after
people?
he was done, he raped and killed the pit bull mother.
Why did you watch it? How did you find out about this shit?
Just surfing through. I think because I'm always looking up like offenders.
You need to give yourself a break.
It's for my For You page, so they come up and I want to discuss it. I want to like put them out there. But this one was tough. It was just as hard as the Ian Watkins ones when it really is triggering.
You need to give yourself a break from this shit. Like,
no,
I don't know.
I do I did with the Dinah and I do with like Hoax Notice. Like, yeah, I do a palate cleanser because too much of anything is no good. But it's
my brain went right into sad mode.
Yeah, no, it's bad, especially when it's like, for me, animals, they're just so innocent. They don't know, dogs. I love dogs. But Adam Britton, I hope they give this motherfucker death, life. I don't give a fuck.
I don't see how he don't.
He is current, but he's been doing this since 2014, Steve. He just got caught. Yeah. So Adam Britton, you're on Nasty Notice. In the words of the great Anton Dotson, hide your kids. Shit, fucking hide your dogs, hide your cats, hide your fucking everything because they killing and raping everybody. Jesus Christ. And this is another thing. If you ever watch the documentary Don't Fuck with the Cats?
I don't like watching this shit like where it's like animal stuff.
I know.
It bothers me.
Listen, this one was.
But I know exactly what you're talking about.
So what I'm trying to say is a prime example of they caught this guy. He vacuum packed these kittens or whatever, started torturing kittens and dogs and shit online, hit his face, right? And we all know the first signs and characteristics of a serial killer is animal torture. So like with Ian Watkins too, and then this Adam Britton guy, it's like it was only a matter of time before they were going to kill somebody. They're going to kill a human being. It's fucking sick. And it's always white people. It's always white men. Let me tell you something. No.
Sam, I promise you I've seen it. I've seen it the other way.
Let me tell you something. I used to work, when I worked at Walmart, there was this older white lady that always talked to me. And she literally told me out her fucking mouth, she said white men are the sickest men on earth. She said white men do the sickest shit ever.
I mean, then she's not well traveled or well fucking versed in other cultures.
In white men? She said white men.
Sam.
She dated.
Sam, I don't care what she dated.
Hold on. This white.
Sam,
let me finish. We're relaxed. Stop fucking caping.
I'm not caping for anybody, but what you're saying is just flat out false.
No, it's not. But first of all, the reason why she said that to me, I was like 22 at the time. I was single, and she was just like, she's dated all types of.
Single.
Can I?
Go ahead.
She dated all different races, and she told me out her own mouth, like, white men have been the sickest that she ever dated. So
we're gonna go based off somebody that used to work at Walmart with, based off her dating history. I'm going
based off the facts. Actually, comment down below if you want to do the research, if you want to watch all our episodes since I've been doing Nasty Notice, which has been about like maybe 5 to 6 months now.
About that, yeah.
Tally up.
But
the
Sam,
race.
That's you. That's what you look for.
That has been told on here. No, that's not what I'm looking for. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for all races that do suck a shit. And it has been the same. It's been, let's do a tally, and it's mostly white men.
So well, you're going after famous people. So if you say famous white men, sure, I'll give you that.
Yeah.
But if you're
I'm going after men with influences have influence, excuse me. Yes, fame, fortune. So
then say that.
Yes. And it's been mostly white men.
But don't just say, oh, it's just white. You have to start specifying shit.
I'll be
because everybody already thinks you're racist.
I don't know how I can't oppress
Sam,
anybody.
you're 100% racist. I
can't oppress
you just judge people based off their skin color, not the contents of their character. That's what a racist is.
Okay, sure.
It's actually the true definition of what a racist is. Mm-hmm. But it's okay.
Okay.
Because you've never really dealt with it, but it's all right.
I never dealt with racism.
I don't know.
If you like this episode, make sure you like this episode.
Just like how you don't believe I almost got struck by lightning?
I didn't say that was Brittany.
See, I'm sorry. I almost threw my anger off on you.
No, when you called me about that, I was like, oh my God, are you okay? Blah, blah, blah. Fuck you now.
Hold on, Sam. I just said you were right. My bad.
All right.
I misspoke. Now there won't be a second.
Anyway, like I said, if you like this episode, make sure you like this episode. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you share. Make sure you comment down below. Mm-hmm. Any questions, any comments, anything. And we're streaming on all platforms. Anywhere you listen to your podcast, we're on all platforms. MinorityPlus1 podcast. So, all right. From a man, Leo. You know what, Brittany? Just because you're in. This one's for you.
This one's for you, too. Because, you know. I would throw up the B, but I don't want to get beat up.
Yeah. we can't have that.
Yeah, we can't have that. I'm not built like that anymore. Never was, but, you know. Mm-hmm. So, in wrapping up. I'm your host, Steven.
I'm Sim Crystal.
And as always, please stereotype responsibly. And we'll be back next week with another motherfucking episode. Peace, y'all.
Peace.
Thank you all for tuning in to this week's episode of the Minority Plus One podcast. If you want to be a part of the crew, hit that subscribe, hit that like button, tell your friends. We are available on all streaming platforms, so you never have to miss out. As always, please stereotype responsibly. We love you. We appreciate you. Peace, y'all. Cheers.